Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Vilma, and today I'm gonna try and not rant. I've noticed that there is almost a very sick trend that has a lot to do with mental illnesses. So today I'm gonna talk about that. I can't be the only one seeing this. I'll calm down, I'll breathe, and let's get into the topic. I've noticed that these days people love to self-diagnose. People love finding a box where they can fit into and find a box to the things that they're feeling and going through, and people just love boxes, apparently. Yeah, self-diagnosing physical things and even more mental things is bigger than ever. The smallest amount of stress and discomfort around people is anxiety. Being sad and feeling tired because of life is depression. Melancholia and tragedy are beautiful. Successful people struggle, and if you don't struggle, you can't be successful. Suffering is almost adored. Mental health, and especially mental health doing poorly, is a running joke. It's a worldwide meme to laugh at. But I don't think it's funny. But the thing is, with all of that, is that people want to be seen, people want to be noticed, people want to feel special. And I understand wanting to be special and wanting to be seen and noticed, but what I don't understand is trying to be special and feeling noticed and seen and seeking attention through mental illnesses. There is nothing cool or beautiful, special or funny about being depressed or having a panic attack, struggling with addiction, or having actual social anxiety, or being stick thin because of a torturing eating disorder. There is nothing cool or special or beautiful about those, but the things that people see online that are beautiful and seem cool and inspiring are survival stories, poems, and quotes on black and white pictures. We see adored celebrities struggling with their mental illnesses and addiction and this and that, and we want to be like them. Their struggles and how they overcome those struggles, that inspires us, but we don't actually want the struggles. We don't want the problems mental health brings and the pain mental health brings. And if someone actually wants that, I just don't get that. I don't think there is a lot of people out there who would actually voluntarily want to invite the pain, the struggling that mental illnesses bring into your life. It is torturous, and there is just nothing beautiful in pain, and mental health illnesses are nothing to adore. This thing right here is absolutely one of the reasons why I have never really talked about my depression before. My actually diagnosed by a doctor depression that I have mild medication for, and I still go and talk to a person about it and about everything. So what I'm going through is not a joke. It's not something I would ever throw around lightly. Never, ever. If there's anyone out there who looks up to me, I love you, but do not look up to me because I have depression, because that is nothing to adore, and I would hate myself for knowing that there is someone out there who looks up to me and wants to have the struggle that I have, because it's nothing you would ever actually really want. I'm serious. And like I said, mental illnesses are nothing to adore or nothing to want, because it won't make you cool, it won't make you trendy, it won't make you happy. I have a mild state of depression, but sometimes it feels unbearable. I can't even imagine what it must be like to people who have a moderate or severe depression. It's painful, and it's not fun, and there is nothing beautiful in it. I don't like sharing memes or jokes about mental illnesses, even though sometimes they are very relatable, and I might share them with my friends who understand what I'm going through, but I would never ever share them online or anywhere where I would support this mental illness trend. And like I said, this is one of the reasons why I didn't talk about this, because I didn't want to seem like one of those people who want to be trendy and special and yada yada yada, because mental illnesses are not trendy. And also, I didn't want anyone to feel sorry for me or to underestimate my abilities or my capability to keep myself on track or whatever. People seem to think that if you have a mental illness, you are not strong or capable of having this job or doing this. That is absolutely not true. I don't like people coming into conclusions about having this and this and this or this illness, physical or mental, without professionals' help. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing if you can listen to yourself and you seem to find out that something might be wrong. You should be able to listen to yourself and to listen to your feelings, and if you feel like you need help, go and seek for help. But please, don't tell people that you have illness X because of the symptoms you found online and because they match the feelings you're feeling. You don't have anything officially until a professional diagnoses it. And I know, friends, this topic is tricky because there's people out there without a diagnosis who definitely need it, but who are not taking seriously, who doctors are not listening to, or who doctors look past or look through. And I can only say sorry to those people for not being taken seriously, because you deserve to be listened to. And I'm not meaning to be disrespectful towards you here. I know you're there, but I also know that there is people out there who are making people take things like this less seriously, and those people need to understand it, and that is why I'm making this video. Mental illnesses should be talked about so it wouldn't be such a scary topic, and they could be discussed in workplaces and everywhere, because they are way more common than we think. But not every single one of us here have mental illness right now. A lot of us have them, but not all of us. And ticking off a few boxes off a symptom list of a mental illness doesn't make you mentally ill. I was diagnosed with mild depression after 8 months of going to my therapist. You can't know immediately. It took me and the person I talked to 8 months to really realize what was going on. It is really sad and really bad if stage fright is taken as anxiety, tiredness is taken as depression, because the actual anxiety and the actual depression are actually taken more lightly after that. And it makes the lives of those people who actually have them, who have been diagnosed with those things or other mental illnesses, it makes their lives trickier and their troubles a lot less, a lot smaller things than they actually are. Those things should be taken seriously. Normal things that sometimes we humans feel, if those are taken as this and this, the actual things are fading and people are not taking seriously anymore. Mental illnesses are already talked down at workplaces, maybe in schools even, in families. Romanticizing them makes their realness and their ugliness fade. They might be taken as teen angst or definitely attention seeking, which they aren't. And the people who suffer from these things are usually not the ones who are posting about it online. I'm talking about this because I'm in a place where I can talk about it, because it's not as painful anymore. But if you asked me a year ago, do I have depression and can I talk about mental health? I'd be like, hell no, I don't have anything, I'm okay. Right now I'm in a very different place and I can talk about it. But the people who are suffering, like truly suffering right now, they are not talking about it openly. So please think about this the next time you're posting a funny meme about depression, telling someone you have anxiety because this and this. If you're not serious, think about what those things that you're doing might do to the reputation of mental illnesses. Is it talking mental illnesses down? Is it making the people who are actually suffering from these things look like attention seekers? Just think about that. Wow, that was a video to film. I feel like a ton of massive rocks have been lifted off my shoulders because I've wanted to talk about this thing for a very long time. I am definitely still learning about mental illnesses and how to talk about them, so if I said something that is not right or makes you feel bad, I'm really sorry. Tell me about that in the comments and let's talk that through. I'm a human, I make mistakes. I can only talk about from my experience, and these are all my experiences. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for spending your time with such an important topic. I am really grateful for you, and I hope you're taking good care of yourself. I love you very much, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye!